We're getting booched today, bruh.
We kept this topic last because as of right now, a bunch of cards are dropping for Eevee Heroes. The alternate arts, the special, all the cards that we didn't see from the full set, like the cards you've been waiting to see. So they're not
This is
all
fun. It's
out.
live. They're like just they're actually flowing in.
Right.
Live.
So there might be some more dropping. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, about 16 cards left to come out, right? But there's also a bunch that already dropped. There's a bunch of these secret rare cards right here. Now, not only is there going to be, from what the drops have shown, alternate arts for every single evolution, like we guessed.
Yeah.
There's also a second set of full art alternate arts for the VMAX versions coming out.
This is hurting my brain.
So
that's so many alternate arts.
Yeah, and so what's gonna happen, like with something like the Espeon, right? That Espeon one is obviously not going to be in the set. It's the card that's going to be with the Eevee special box in Japan, as far as we know. I'm pretty sure we're not going to see it pop up here. But based on the list that's provided, there's going to be alternate arts for all the VMAXs, like we can see with the Sylveon VMAX that got shown off. It was the first card that got shown off, which is gorgeous card. I know Nate's like, yo, that's the chase. That's the chase right there.
I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I think it's the one that you got to go after. I mean, that.
Wait,
and
is this a Sylveon that we can only see half of right now on this original picture?
Unfortunately, until a better another person has pulled it and doesn't have their giant Twitter on top of it, we'll be able to see it. But what we can see is a giant Sylveon with a tiny little Eevee on one of its ribbons, a Marshadow, a Kangaskhan, a Flabébé. I'm sure there's other Pokemon getting cropped off that we can't see because, again, of the piece of paper in the way. But it's a beautiful, beautiful card. That's the only VMAX one that we've seen so far for the alternate form. But we have a good bit of the alternates for the regular Vs, which we have Leafeon playing in a pile of autumn-colored leaves. Absolutely gorgeous. We got Vaporeon swimming in a lake at midnight, it looks like. I can't tell if that's sun or moon.
It's just like being all
might
cute,
be the
though.
sun,
Is it even swimming? It looks like
it's kind of just hanging out, just chilling, little paddles, little doggy
pretty.
paddles.
So pretty.
Glaceon laying out on a park bench in the snow. What's more fitting? Just having a good time. The regular Espeon psychically removing books from a shelf, and one of the books has a little Eevee on it. One has a Staryu, a Starmie, a Ditto. A lot of cool. I think one has I can't tell what that one is, but it's beautiful. But
dude, this one, I'm losing my freaking mind over this card. This is so cute.
The Umbreon.
Sorry. Oh, we're already moving past the Espeon?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the Umbreon as well.
I mean, both of these.
All right, go ahead. Talk about the. Tell us
no,
about the
I'm
Espeon.
This is like some freaking Harry Potter stuff right here.
Oh yeah, full on wizardry, like
he's a wizard.
Wingardium Leviosa in the books right off the shelf.
Yeah, there's freaking Leviosa happening all over.
Leosinum.
It's so cute. There's a Leosinum.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But what? Funny enough about this Umbreon one. So this Umbreon here is standing in what looks like midnight on the top of some stairs, looking down on a bunch of pincers and Grimmsnarls that are looking up at him. But what is very weird is that last week a fake version of this card that an artist made that was put out there that people thought was real was really not far off from the card we actually got. What we saw was Umbreon with the moon in the background on a street light and the shadow of a Dusclops underneath. It's similar in the position of these Pokemon here. So it's very weird that this is such a similar base card. An alleyway, the moon in the background, Umbreon in the center looking down, and shadows of Pokemon beneath. Very odd that they are very similar. I guess that would be the guess to what it would look like. But
wait, I'm looking at this fake one.
It's pretty cool.
Why is it framed the same? That's really weird.
It's very oddly the same. But obviously, I guess the thought process was there, because I would picture a similar type card for Umbreon. It worked great. We're also seeing the full arts of the characters. We've seen a couple of the rainbows, like for Umbreon, Leafeon, Sylveon. We finally got to see the gold card, which was rumored to be the Inteleon, finally. Because I have been campaigning for the gold full art Inteleon since we saw that Rillaboom got one. So I'm so happy that my boy Inteleon out here, fully shiny, looking like a sweet tart with those colors.
Pose. He's like, hey.
He's like, you know it's about time. You know what's going down. I'm chilling with the Eevees, all right? So that's cool. We see a couple of the regular full arts with the nice, beautiful backgrounds for Flareon, Espeon, and Vaporeon so far. So yeah, there's still plenty to drop. I'm refreshing right now because
if you want to see these images, go over to PokéBeach.com. That's where we are currently viewing them right now. Fantastic website that is always like up to date on everything.
Yeah.
You know? So go check out that wonderful site so you can take a peek at those images.
Now, y'all see Gordy? Did y'all see Gordy? Hold on. Are we sleeping on Gordy? Look at this guy. I gotta give me a pair of them shades real quick. Sure.
PokéBudget needs to find where they're at and get them to
you.
The budge.
If we can all pick out from what we've seen so far.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
What's the one that is just making you scream? Ah, Kelly Clarkson! Which one?
What is that? Where?
We can't
Kelly
say where
Clarkson?
that one's from. I cannot. We can literally not reveal the title of that one. We'll just say that's from 40-Year-Old. That's yeah. That's
Great
all we
film.
can say the title for that one. But that's a classic quote right there.
Yeah. The one that makes me scream Kelly Clarkson.
Ah, Kelly Clarkson!
Just like, yes. Thank you for that.
He was ready. Nate was like, got it.
Hit the Kelly Clarkson button.
Ah, Kelly Clarkson!
Wait, what is that guy's name? What is that guy's
Steve
Carell.
Ah, thank you, Steven. Thank you, Steven, for that one. My favorite is that Espeon.
Oh, that's a good one.
The alternate art Espeon.
Dude, the alternate art Espeon with the books and the Leviosa.
It's pretty
Leviosa. Yes.
Beautiful.
Gotta get them all.
If I had to choose one,
yes.
If I had to choose one, and not just going for my boy Golden Teleon, I'll keep it.
All right.
Keep it to the other ones. I think I have a kind of an outlier choice here. I think my favorite, and just because it's my favorite time of the year, and I love these beautiful colors, the Leafeon and the Leaves.
Whoa! Out of all of them on this page?
Out of all of them, the Leafeon hanging in the autumn leaves.
Why? Just can you paint me a picture here?
So
why?
autumn is my favorite time of the year. I like the color of the leaves.
Right.
It's like hoodie weather. I don't know. I just love it. It reminds me of like September, October. Like my favorite time of the year is those months, and the way that the background is drawn reminds me of paintings that I've really enjoyed, that I've seen before, and the way that Leafeon's just playing in them, it makes me very joyous when I look at it.
Makes you happy.
It makes me happy, and there's something that's warm. It's warm colors. It's relaxing. Like I can see that as an art piece I mean, any of them could be an art piece, obviously, but like this is something I'd get a big art piece, put it on my wall. I'm all for it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. They're all fantastic, but that's so far. Again, we have not seen everything, but of the ones that we've seen, that one has my heart. So I'm all on board for that. Now I could just guess and say I know what yours may be, Nate, but I don't want to just assume what your favorite one is here. So why don't you let us know?
Well, I mean, it's obvious, and I'll say this with pure confidence, pure confidence,
pure old comfy dance.
Yeah.
That we all know Sylveon is the best evolution
Debatable
ever to exist.
It's okay.
It's beautiful. It's powerful.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.
So I am going to go with that beautiful, beautiful Sylveon alternate art VMAX.
You're locking it in when you can only see half of the art on the card.
That's all you need for
him. Yeah,
that's all you need.
I mean, look at it. Did it not? So when you first saw it, did it not get you hyped, even though you only saw half the card?
It was the first card that came out. Oh, new drop. We got full art Jolteon, not alternate art, just full art Jolteon. Looking nice.
Regular.
Blue background.
That Sylveon is going to steal hearts. It is a fabulous looking card.
Actually, this
Jolteon.
Awesome. That's awesome.
There's got to be a reason why half of the card's blocked, right? It's because it's the most beautiful. None of the other cards.
We aren't ready to handle it yet.
My eyes.
Yeah, exactly. My eyes.
My leg.
My leg.
This Jolteon card, the full art Jolteon is kind. I'm just gonna say it's. I mean, it's great, but I think it's kind of generic. I'm not gonna lie.
No, look how sharp and pointy it is.
He's sharp and he's always sharp and pointy.
He's always sharp and pointy. But look how extra polygonal he is.
He's got the points and the shapes.
Even the background's polygonal looking. It's all polygonal
in the shapes and the it's. I don't know.
Look how much shape and sharps he has.
There's lots of shape. And
very
generic.
Very Sharpay Evans of him. I like it. Very
okay.
Yeah.
I gotta agree. It looks too much. I don't know if you remember this, but it looks too much like the alternate art Jolteon EX.
From that big legendary box thing.
Yeah, I forget what the name of that box was. The
Legendary
Mega Powers?
Mega Powers.
Mega Powers collection box, I think.
The Zygarde and everything. Yeah.
That's exactly. I was going to say, it looks like we've already seen this card before.
It looks too similar.
It does.
Cute. I like it. I don't care what you say. I like it.
You dork.
Dork. Listen, man, I just have a sophisticated palette of fine art.
Okay. Okay. All right. Mr. Sophisticated Palette.
Don't hate. Appreciate.
Goodbye.
See ya.
But yeah, we really got to think about this because Eevee Heroes. Okay, so we're talking Eevee Heroes that's going to be released in Japan. So none of what we are seeing right now is going to apply to what happens outside of Japan. When it comes to seeing these cards around the world. So what do we think here? Do we think that that all of these cards are going to be in the exact same set when we see it in other parts of the world?
This is too many.
Exactly, it's
crazy
too many.
Cards. Yeah,
it's a lot to release. It's a lot to release at once. There's very, I don't know, it's kind of complicated, right? I could easily see, because we have 2 gold cards for the, I'm trying to think what we've seen recently. So we have 2 other sets coming out that'll make up Evolving Skies, right? Mm-hmm. And so I'm guessing each of those 2 will have their own gold card. And the only thing that makes me worry about placement is that this one has a gold card. It's now up to 100 cards in total. This will be a large subset for anything. And the more even though it's called Evolving Skies, and my original theory is a lot of people are guesstimating that it's probably going to be a part of Evolving Skies, but now that we're dealing with, I didn't know the extent of, I thought at least we're going to get alternate arts of every evolution, right? But now that we're dealing with 2 sets of alternate arts, full arts,
this is so
rainbows,
many, so many,
and that the fact that there's an outlier extra gold card now, I think I might change my opinion on the spot here, and say that this is the holiday set. This is part of the holiday set. I'm not saying it's not the whole holiday set; it's the subset in the holiday set.
Even a subset, I don't think that's a good idea.
100 cards though. That's enough to be its own thing.
Just the Eevee parts of it.
Just the
Eevee parts of it. That's what's going to be the subset. The rest of the cards, the regular 69 card set, aside from anything to do with Eevee, they can throw that in any set. It's random cards like Pinsir, Caterpie, whatever. You can throw that in whatever set. Doesn't matter. These I feel are going to be special. I think they're going to keep these specially as all right, here's your big chase. They're going to be very hard to pull. And there's going to be 7 million forms of each of them. Because to throw all of this on top of the next 2 boxes to make Evolving Skies, that would be the biggest set ever. And the new binders are 360 cards already. They can't be pushing that. And this would way push over on top of all the other stuff they're doing. And we don't know what the holiday set is. We could have a holiday set and a 25th anniversary set. This could be split between the Evolving Skies and whatever our November set is. But honestly,
and we're also assuming that there's going to be a 25th anniversary set. there's never been a confirmation that there is going to be one, so we have to put that out there too. So
correct, yeah.
There's somebody at Nintendo that knows what it's for. That's just laughing at this podcast right now. Like they already know, and they're just like, "Oh, let's just listen to these guys try to guess."
What would they call us? What would they be doing if they're laughing and calling us names? How would they say it?
What they were saying?
No, close. It was a little different. Little Beavis and Butthead.
Man, this soundboard's huge.
There's too many buttons now.
You dork.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're overanalyzing this for dorks.
I'm excited to see what's gonna happen though, because there is so many different variations of every single card. Like you remember when they did the cute little like dragon selection things? They had like 20 cards, and it was like focusing on the dragons. But these are all like ultra rare, textured, like crazy cards.
It's a lot of cards,
man,
and we still have plenty. I
just don't want any part of this to be part of, if there is a 25th anniversary set. I don't want it to even be a subset.
It's either that or it's a subset in Evolving Skies.
When you're celebrating 25 years, you can't just focus on evolutions.
One specific, that's too niche.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to focus really my theory based off of just this outlier extra gold card now, right? But it just makes me rethink, like, where are they going to place this now? How are they going to shift some of these cards to other sets? And they could easily, for the name Evolving Skies, like, that just seems too close with all the evidence provided with the Eevee and the Rayquaza and evolving in the name. If it's a subset, it could just be a subset in Evolving Skies. It could just be like, here's your Evolving Skies, and then there's a subset that's just about Eevees, so that they don't have to worry about that with whatever set we get for the holiday or special set.
The subset is in like the equivalent of like a shiny vault in Shining Fates.
Yeah, kind of. A little smaller scale. Like there's a lot here, but it's not as big as Shining Vault, you know. It's just all really major hit cards. Like every card is a major hit, you know. That's
kind of a cool thing to introduce if they were to do that, because it's kind of like the Shiny Vault cards were in the reverse slot. Yeah. Like now you're kind of expecting a little something in each pack.
That puts more value into the opening the packs then, you know, to being excited to open them. So, you know what? I'm gonna read double down in reverse. I'm going. Listen, man. I went to McDonald's. I said no, I'm feeling Burger King, but I diverted back to McDonald's. All right. I'm back here.
Dork.
I'm back here. Evolving Skies subset. Or just Evolving Skies in general.
My brain hurts thinking about this. I think we should just wait and find out.
Beep bop, beep boop beep. That's my sentiments exactly. Thank you. Now you know what? I'm going back to Burger King. No, I'm kidding. No, it's we'll see. Yeah, what Dani said.
You know, what if they just don't release any of these?
I think people
stop it.
There's
what
too
if it's
much
just over there in Japan and we don't see any.
They can't do
at
that.
all.
They can't do that to us, man. That's
so. What do you mean they can't do? They can do whatever
do
they
that.
want.
You're telling me that one, people are having a hard enough time getting to pre-order this stuff from Japan. Then you're saying, okay, you can't even pre-order it. You can't even purchase it. We're not even gonna give it to you guys, and that's.
Have we not seen cards that they haven't given to us before?
Sure, but we're talking about the cards that if they are sitting on a literal gold mine here with these alternate arts. Are you kidding me? If they don't release these here, they're just hurting themselves. They're not hurting us. They're hurting themselves more. They know that everyone will be lining up to be like, I'll pre-order everything.
And let's just really quick, because we have not talked about this kind of situation at all, is that in Japan they have went to a lottery system for Eevee heroes. So you cannot go to the store and line up or anything like that. You have to sign up for a lottery system online, and then you might be selected to be able to purchase one of these. So I gotta say that is a smart move on Pokemon to do that, because we have to get things under control at this point, because there's too much craziness going on. So I think that was a good move, even though it makes it super hard to get stuff like this. And I will tell you right now, I have zero. All three of us, I think I can say this. All three of us, none of us have any Eevee Heroes items pre-ordered. Nope. Anywhere. We do not have. Nobody is getting any for us. We legit have none going to be coming to us.
Yeah, not a single tip off about where we could get one.
I'm hoping to be able to get one, and I know Dani, I know you're hoping to be able to get one too as well, and Jordan, I know you might be as well, maybe, possibly.
Sure. Yeah.
So happens to show up.
I mean, especially if they listen to Dani, they don't give us it at all, or Nate don't give us all this stuff at all. Like, come on, man, let me have them, man.
I want the Espeon with the books.
We're still looking for a way to get some to open up as well. So, but it is what it is, I guess.
Seriously.